Hello everyone and welcome back. So the sale is live. If there was some hats that you had your eyes on, definitely go and jump over and have a look because we have a massive 30% off all hats in the shop. Very exciting. What else? What else is happening? I have a custom order that needs packed, so we're going to do that now. I also wanted to show you guys this. So I picked up my stuff from college the other day and I'd forgotten that I'd painted this, and it's probably the prettiest flower painting I've ever done, which made me want to do a lot of botanical art. So I might still do that at some point. I know there's some people in the comments asking, you know, if they can't draw, how do they draw onto hats? You kind of need to be able to draw, so it's a lot of practice, but at some point, I maybe could do a video where I talk you through doing some basic flowers, line drawing, stuff like that. But yeah, so, shaking the camera. I'm going to go and package up this hat so we can take it to the post office, maybe have a nice little walk. It's very windy outside. And then there's loads of other stuff happening. So let's go package up this hat first and then we'll get on to all the other stuff.
Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets
Okay, order is packed. I'm going to go to the post office. Now it says it's like 14, 15 degrees outside, but it's super windy, so I don't trust that at all. I reckon it's probably going to feel like 6 degrees or something. So I got my hat and I got my jumper and I'm going to go get a jacket and I'm going to take a little walk. Okay, so Package is sent. I had a lovely walk in the sun. It was super windy, but not as cold as I thought it was going to be. But I've got some stuff to unpack from yesterday, which I'll tell you a little bit about while I unpack. So yesterday so Tuesday, Wednesday, we had NEOS, the Northeast Open Studios. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're here in the northeast of Scotland. But usually artists open up their studios for people to come and visit, check out their stuff, see how they work, maybe buy something along those lines. And this year, the college that I was at, Fraserburgh College, they actually set up NEOS there for us as students. And I know that they were working really hard and they were trying to do it over months for it to be a success, for us being there. But unfortunately, I was there for 2 days and the only people that came to visit were staff in the college and students. So it was lovely to meet all those people and have a little chat. But unfortunately, nobody else came. But I think that was maybe down to, although my lecturers had tried really hard for months to get it up and running for us being there, I don't think NEOS actually told anybody that we were going to be there until a few days before. So I don't know if it was just that the footfall this year isn't as much. Maybe there are other artists out there that also had the same, you know, it was a bit dead. But, you know, maybe next year, now that it's already been organised this year, it can be done a bit better for next year. So the HND students for Fraserburgh and Aberdeen, because they joined in as well, can hopefully get a better footfall for next year. But it is what it is. You have to try these things out. You never know if they're going to work or not. But if all goes well and I manage to get my, fingers crossed, new studio before the summer next year, I might do NEOS myself out of my own studio, because at the moment I call it my studio, but it's half of my living room, which I'm sure you guys have seen in the background and stuff. Also, I talk about it. But yeah, but it was good to catch up with the other girls that were on my course and the lecturers, and then of course the new people that we got to meet. It was just unfortunate that the footfall was 0. But next year will be better. So I did get some stuff done while I was there. I dropped that one. So I'm going to go and put that footage in now while I finish unpacking this. And then we'll have a little chat, shall we? A little bit more. So you've seen some footage there of me working away on this sketch. So what I was trying at the end of that footage was, I thought, oh, because people keep asking, you know, how do you do this if you can't draw, you know, put your images onto hats? I thought I'll give it a go with that carbon tracing paper, the black paper that you get, and you trace over your picture with the paper underneath. Anyway, it doesn't work. So heads up guys, it doesn't work, because I thought maybe if I could have got that to work, then you guys that wanted to make your own hats could have come to the shop and maybe bought some designs and done it yourselves. But it doesn't work. So I'm not sure how I would go about doing that. I know there's paper that you can use that dissolves in water, but that's not really any use for these hats because they're quite thick. And also you don't want to soak them too much because they're not rain hats, they're sun hats. So I'm not sure. So leave it with me and I'll try and figure something out, but I can't really think of anything at the moment. So if anybody in the, you know, watching the video has any ideas, leave it in the comments below for other people or for myself so I could maybe make a video and help some of you guys out a bit. But yeah, so I finished this hat, which you see me do a few weeks ago, and I couldn't figure out what colour of band I wanted to do, and it was driving me mad. So I went out and bought some more fabric, and it came through, and I quite like the white. It's just plain white, but it's got these really cute little dangly tassely bits on here that's like leaves and feathers and shells and little blue bits. So it's cute. I like it very much. Okay, so a little heads up. There is the autumn drop. That is on the 22nd, which will be next Friday. If you're watching this on Saturday, it's Friday coming. There is a sale right now in the shop that is only on for 1 week, so grab your hats while you can. And I got my graduation next Saturday, so I'll maybe film some of that. And you guys can have a little sneak peek of me shaking hands and getting scrolls and getting my photo taken. I don't really like getting my photo taken. It's super awkward. You stand there and smile while somebody takes your photo. Really weird. Anyway, thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. And if you'd like to subscribe, please do so, because we have lots more content coming up. I'd like to start getting some painting and stuff back in the videos a little bit. Some sketching for future designs, stuff like that. Mixing it up a bit so it's not always just hats, 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 hats and hats. But talking about hats, there'll be another hat video on Thursday. Okay, thanks guys for coming and hanging out, and I will see you next week. It's definitely windy.